Welcome, friends. This is Lady Lioness from Lady Lioness and Friends. Um, my name is Donna. I have dark brown curly hair. I'm wearing glasses. I'm wearing a turquoise tank top and a Autobot necklace with the Autobot symbol on it. Um, and today I'm in my bathroom. I'm going to be getting myself ready. I'm cosplaying today for my grand opening for my store, and I thought it would be a fun video to show what I do to get started. So I'm not going to show it, but I'm in a tank top and some turquoise underwear as well because I'm imitating the turquoise color of Skeletor's skin. I'm going to be cosplaying as Skeletor today. Um, so this is the beginning of it. This is how I start out. Of course, I take a shower, wash my hair. Hi, Benson. Benson just decided to come join me, Benson the bunny. And Benson will be coming to the store opening as well to meet people. And anyway, hi, baby. Mama's going to be getting dressed. Okay, so I've got the costume out here. Let's see, I'm going to remove my towel. Hello, I'll be right back. Okay, now first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on the skin, the blue skin, the gar skin of Skeletor. So these are a pair of leggings that are turquoise color that I use for the skin color of Skeletor's legs. So as you know, in Eternia, nobody wears long pants. They all wear fuzzy underwear. Even though I don't have any fuzzy underwear, but that's that's the style in Eternia, or at least according to the figures in the cartoon. Nobody actually wears long pants, so it must always be nice warm weather there. I don't know. Okay. I also have turquoise socks on to cover my feet. All right. So now I have the pants on here. I'll show you. Here we go. So there's my pants, or Skeletor's legs, his skin per se. All right. Make sure everything's focused. There we go. Okay. Now, next I'm going to put on a long sleeve shirt, which again will be the gar skin, the Skeletor's upper body. I'm glad it's spring and it's not full on summer because this gets really hot in the summertime. I did a cosplay in September of Skeletor at FanX in 2024, and things did get a little warm, but that's all right for today because we are in the middle of April and it is very rainy. I think I have this on backwards. It feels backwards. I can't tell which way is front and back, so let me turn that back around. Let's see here. You can see my tiger diamond art there. My nickname in the gaming community is Tiger, so that's why I have that tiger diamond art here. I was thinking about trying to sell it at my store, but I'm not sure I really want to because I love that picture. Oh, I had it on right the first time. Wait, or did I? I guess we'll find out when I put this on. Oh no, that feels much better. I had it on backwards before. Turn the arms around so that they feel comfortable. There we go. Now we got Skeletor's skin mostly on. The only thing I don't have on is the hands and of course the face. But the face will be a skull anyway. Alright, next. Let's see, we'll wait to put on the outfit here. I don't have a set made of the actual armor, so I'm just going to use a already made robe for Skeletor. It works pretty well at a pinch. Since we're doing cosplay, you have to kind of take a little bit of creative license with your characters. And so that's what I did is I took that, and I also have for his weapon, instead of a sword, I have this cool knife, which I actually bought from one of my fellow vendors, my neighbor from my store in the antique mall. They were selling this, and it's rubber. It's really nice, but it looks like a pretty decent, pretty formidable weapon, something that Skeletor would carry. Maybe he carries it in his belt, like that. Pretty cool. All right, now here's my mask. I'm not ready to put it on just yet, but I'll show you what that looks like. I like this mask because, first of all, it has the hinged jaw, so that when I have it on right, I can talk, and Skeletor talks when I talk. Also, I can wear my glasses underneath, and it doesn't seem to really bother anything. And normally, I would put black makeup around my eyes, but I don't want to make up my face um, this time because I'm going to be in the media, and I'll probably be talking. I don't want to have dark circles around my eyes. But when I do cosplay at a Comic-Con, I would put dark makeup around my eyes to blacken out my skin. And then, let's see here. Okay, I'm going to pause this for a second because I have to go get something from my vehicle. Okay, well, I'm back, and I couldn't find the piece of costume that I was looking for. I have a hood that goes over my face, and it's kind of like, it just shows this part so that it covers all of my skin, and I don't have to wear makeup. The only part of my eyes, my face I do makeup on is around my eyes to darken it. But since I can't find the mask, I think it's still at the store maybe. I'm going to put on the next part, which is the black underwear of Skeletor on the outside of the blue skin here. So let me take off my shoes. Okay. And here we go. We'll put on the underwear. This would represent the black fuzzy underwear that Skeletor wears. Even though mine's not fuzzy, at least it's black. Okay. That's on. Mine are more like boxer briefs. So this is what it looks like down here. So that's that part of the costume. Oops. Get that straightened out there. There we go. Okay, so next we need to. So next I would put the hood on probably, and then next I'll put on the garment. So this comes with two pieces. There's a hood. Well, three pieces really. There's the hooded part that drapes over your shoulders, sort of like a cape. This is a belt, and sometimes I use the belt, sometimes I don't. Today I think I'm going to use the belt. Vincent, don't eat my feet. Thank you. All right, and then this is almost like a choir robe kind of thing, with a big sash in the front. And the button, if you're wondering, it says "Ask me about my pronouns." Which, when you're dressed like Skeletor, people assume you're a man, and they're usually pretty surprised when it's not. Although, I think my chest kind of gives me away. I have a big chest, and so Skeletor with a chest usually means it's a woman in the costume. Or could be a woman, or it could be a female body that identifies as something else. But that's a video for another day. All right. Now, let me slip on the robe. And sometimes, like when I'm sitting in my wheelchair, this is a great costume to use in my wheelchair because Skeletor has a throne. And one of these days, I'm going to take the costume even further by building the bone throne around my chair. And then I'll have a movable bone throne chair. But for now, the costume will do. This ties in the back. One of these days I'm going to have an assistant help me with the costuming, which would be really nice. And see, if I want to, I can roll up the sleeves and show the skin. Really just depends on. I also have an amulet part that, oh, that part, the amulet with the bone, skull and crossbones and stuff is probably in the car because I know I stuck it in one of my bags. I gotta go find it. But we'll do the short version of this because I have more stuff. Let's see, hold on. So I have what was that, Vincent? Oh, that was the eagle. I'm watching Jackie and Shadow on YouTube. The eagles they've hatched a couple babies, and I think the eagles were talking to each other. So I looked over at Vincent and like, you don't make any noise. What was that? But here are the claws. I'm not ready to put them on just yet. Oh, where'd that come from? Okay. So here are Skeletor's claws. It's just basically some blue rubber gloves that I super glued some witch's nails to, which works really great. But for now, I'm going to put on this part. So here's what this looks like. I'm going to actually put the face on first without the black part over it, but you'll just have to imagine that parts of their skin are actually black. This is where my hair gets really messed up. And then we'll put on this part, which is part of his hood. You have to put it on in a particular way, or else it doesn't turn out right. This holds back my hair and my ears so that you can't see them. See? And then this part covers other parts of my skin that would be showing otherwise. And the jaw only works when I really emphasize my words. Otherwise, it doesn't really talk. Sometimes I have to push it against my face, but some days I get it just right where it works good, works well. And other days I can talk and it, see, if I don't hold my jaw just right, I can talk and it doesn't move. So this is that part. And then, of course, oh, I didn't put the hood on yet. And the hooded part. I wish this was more purple. I have to find a way to make that a purple sash around me. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. The alarm just went off. It's 8 a.m. My appearance as Skeletor happens at 10:30 tonight, this morning. There we go. And then this hangs out here. And then, of course, there would be a big amulet hanging here, which I'll have to find out where that went to. Don't have the caping part just situated just yet. But anyway, this is the basic look for Skeletor. And then I can pull this back and have this up here. The other option is to make a green one here, have a green one of this here. If you know the Skeletor original vintage, the vintage Skeletor, there's like some green around the side of his face. You could always do green, but I keep it purple and black for now. But there you go. There's my Skeletor. What do you think? Oh, then with the gloves, this is what that would look like. So I always put underneath, I'm just going to do one hand. for right now. But underneath I put these black gloves so that they slip into the rubber gloves quite easily, slip in and out. Vincent, stop chewing on my feet. So there's that. And then here comes the hand. There you go. And then I have to situate it with the, you know, with all the sleeves and stuff here. But there you go. You've got yourself a Skeletor. It's a work in progress. I mean, I'm always improving it. But like I said, usually I have paint around my eyes to blacken my eyes so you don't see that there. But just remember, Skeletor always says, think of yourself first, and others never. That's not my usual voice that I use for Skeletor, but I haven't practiced it much. So, but anyway, what do you think? Is it a good Skeletor? I'll show you sometime the full body thing, but I've got to get going and get ready for the day. So this is Lady Lioness and Skeletor saying, have a horrible, horrible day.